Check, check, 1, 2. Can everyone hear me? Hello? Just want to make sure everyone can hear me okay. And that my mic is actually working. If it sounds like it's computer audio, then my mic isn't working. Yes, we're all good? Loud enough? Do I need to go any louder? Let me know in the comments as I'm getting the show up. I am alive. Correct. Am I in focus okay? I checked it. There's some buzzing. A bit of a buzz. Is that any better? Any better? I'm gonna be the worst person ever and jump on this live and see what it's like. Sorry, got mad. Oh, that is a rough buzz. I'm trying a few different things. We'll see if I can get it. Maybe. I'm watching myself. Nope, there's the buzz. It's back. Check, check. Right, I think I might have fixed it. Let's see. I'm gonna watch myself, see if I fixed it. This is Curtis's fault. I think I fixed it, actually. There we go. All right. Just a wrong output. Okay. Thank goodness I fixed it. Okay. Am I loud enough? I guess I can hear myself now in the stupid replay. Let's listen to myself talk. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm glad there's no buzzing, though. Hopefully you stuck around and had faith in me that I could fix it. Let's go ahead and start this episode, though, since we're starting a little bit later than I thought we were going to. Volume's good? Okay, perfect. If I need to turn myself up at any time, please let me know, and I will boost my audio. Okay. I'm going to pull up my timer so that you can stick with me during the live stream. Okay, everyone good to go? I think we're good. What up, Kobe Wiggles? We got 14. We have 14 people in here currently. Right on. Okay. All right, I'm going to put down my mic for a second so I can start the timer and play the show at the same time. So just one sec. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We'll get the recap real fast. All right, I apologize, everyone. My my projector is not showing me any video right now, so I cannot. I can just hear what's happening. I can't see anything. It'd be so funny if my projector bulb died right now. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I got video now. I will start the timer back up. I'll reset it, and I'll make sure I have video next time I do this. Sorry about that. We're running into all the fun stuff right now. Okay. I got video again. Here we go. Okay. For real this time. For real. All right. Everyone's still here. No one left, and if they did, I'm glad you left. Okay. Here we go. All right, I reset it. All right. For real this time, we're actually going to watch the show. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Screw Curtis for making all that happen. All right, here we go. Angela, you left. Come on, guys. All right, we're getting a lot of honey buns so far. Major voice crack right there. I love it, though. Oh, no. All right, we got Olga and Magnus Antis heading to the North Pole right now. Here we go. Big moment. Okay. Nola's taking charge. I'm not skipping the intro. Okay. Here we go. Cribble crabble does sound yummy. I agree. That's just an excuse not to have the prop again. Why did he turn Chris into a nutcracker? Yeah, Scott, it's not working, dude. There we go. The actual Santa. Is it gonna be like vintage Tim Allen? We're not gonna see his face. Just noises. How do they know his name? No Disney Plus reference to the streaming services? Come on. It's right there. I thought he was like doing a bit, but he's actually serious about helping him out. Man, Noel is proving that he's not the worst head elf. I wish they would just leave midway through this speech. Yeah, Chris is gonna die, I think. I think he's gonna die at the North Pole. That's what it seems like they're building up towards. what I was thinking, Gary. Seemed very, seems like she had that all planned out. Santa tracker stream this year? I don't know, man. It'd be interesting, though. What is it? An axe, of course. Go ahead and, if you think Betty's head's going to get chopped off this episode, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Oh, they called him Buddy finally. People are going to be happy about that. There's a lot of people that complained a lot about him not being called Buddy. Chris, don't pretend like you know who Lava Fauna is. He's dressed like Mario. That's what he's doing in your house. That's Sandra. All right, come on, Matt DeSantis. Let's do some serious stuff. It's a good joke. Got him. I don't. I think I'd rather Mad Santa be Santa. I know that he's like he's chaotic, but he seems like a fun hang if you get on his good side. That is true. That is true. If anyone, Chris would know about La Befana. Oh, I am not a gnome. I'm getting bullied in my own comment section. I love they're having a little riff off. Oh man. Here comes the gnomes. Thanks, Captain America. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh, I was hoping maybe Noel was a gnome this whole time. He only is willing to do this when it's real bad. Recap maybe next week when I get it out. Is the amulet a coaster? Oh, man. Dang. Santa. The mug. Oh, man. We're getting a lot of people letting us know what happened. Where's Cal at? Oh, right. He's a nutcracker. I'm an idiot. I just had a brain fart. He's a nutcracker. I was just like, man, that's weird that we've not seen him. He's a nutcracker. I apologize, guys. I am stupid. Very dumb. Man. But DeSantis, he's making some good points. The laser eyes. There he is. He's in the episode, guys. I figured it out. Oh, no. He's going to send him to prison. Is he gonna like go into politics or something? It's like kind of nice because what Olga makes is the stuff you actually need. So like maybe let her make stuff. Yeah. Santa's like, I retired for like a week. It's rough, man. To him though, 60-40 to him. Where is she? There we go. Good for Cal. I was hoping that maybe like it would be an elf dressed as Riley though. What if Santa was like, yeah, Cal, I guess you're gonna have to marry a gnome because they live here now. It's the only option. He threatened her. Said like a reindeer would eat her. But it was all good. That's true. That's true. There's no way Cal can go to college. I'm sorry. He can't. It's like too negative. Too dumb, make a smart. Getting a divorce. Olga and Magnus Antis. Good dancing from Chris. Look at him. Dang, Sandra's going full witch tonight. Good for her. Oh. They're still racist towards trolls. So, there's that at least. Who's going to be head elf, though? Ooh. So Curtis did. Okay, so he didn't explode. I don't believe it. Curtis exploded. Come on. That dude died during Cribble Crabble. There's no way he didn't. That man is so incompetent. Here we go. Who is head elf now? Everything's chill now. I'm surprised. I'm glad that like that Magnus Anders didn't kill anyone or anything crazy. Me? All right. Still a few weeks away, Santa, but thank you. All right, folks. That's it. stop the timer real fast. All right. I only got a little bit of time before I have to end the stream. I'm going to look through your comments real fast. Yeah, exactly. Electronics are super expensive. Let her cook. I agree. I don't, yeah, just I think the gnomes would be way better than the freaking elves. And making toys and like, they make stuff that's so much better. Yeah, it is sad that Bernard didn't come back, but it wasn't super surprising. I mean, we got reference to him at least, so there's that, but it does suck he didn't come back. But David Krumholtz, he was busy with Oppenheimer. He's busy doing other stuff, and also the writers and actors strike. There's a lot going on. The ending was okay. I'll go more into it for my review. I don't think it's perfect. It'll be interesting where we go from this. If we have another season, I don't know. That both seasons ended pretty at a good moment that they could just end it right there. I don't know where this show will go next. I was a little disappointed we didn't get a single legendary figure in this episode, but I'm also not like super duper surprised just because it felt like they were kind of doing small moments. I guess the only thing that I saw, I'm going to pull up the episode real fast. At like the very end, who was the person standing next to Sandra in La Befana? Like there was like a weird figure. Maybe I was just seeing things. I want to go back and look though. Oh, let me go back a little bit more. Is it the Easter Bunny that's standing next to them? I clearly don't understand. Blah, blah, blah. Sandra's life. Yeah, who is this dude? Is it just La Befana's date? I feel like we need to address who this guy is. I mean, if any of you guys know who this weird dude that's just chilling with Sandra and La Befana, he's wearing a fedora. Looks like a cool guy. I'm just very surprised they didn't even address him. But history has proven to us that having Bernard in charge, things were better. I agree. I don't know if they'll ever do the arc of Bernard becoming Santa. I don't think it will ever happen now. I just felt like it's such a fun thing to do, but it's too far gone now. We got too much family involved. You can't just have Bernard show up and do it. The Shadow Man. Thank you, Lucas. That's kind of yeah, I don't know who this dude here is. They just don't even address him. Oh, was that the lemon guy? That's what I'm wondering, if that's the Easter Bunny now. This character that's just hanging out with them. I don't know. It's very interesting. All right, I got a little bit of time. Any other thoughts on the finale? Any questions or anything? I think it was pretty okay. I think overall, I liked this season more than last season, which I feel like isn't very clear in my reviews. I feel like I'm a lot more negative this season. I just feel like if you're going to come back for a second season, I'm going to be a little bit more critical just because it's like you got to come back for a second season for a reason. But I feel like overall, like the Yuleverse episode is like the best episode of this entire series. I mean, because Bernard's in it, and just because it's like a super fun episode. But overall, I think this season was more fun because like Magnus Hansis was so much better than I can't even remember the villain last season. Man, it's been too long, but he was way better than anything we got last season at the North Pole. Like, I felt like the storylines were a lot more fun this season, even though there was a lot of them. That was pretty solid. Was the episode a bit emotional to you? I don't think so. I think the amulet part was definitely the most, like, nostalgia bait part of the episode, just because we got to see Judy again. So, I feel like that would be like the most emotional part. I didn't get super emotional during it. It's also one of those things that I'm watching it with you guys, so it's like very hard for me to focus. I'll probably need to watch it again just to kind of get all the beats again. Um, I don't know about a season three. It's the same thing that happened last year, where it's like I think a season three could be interesting. I'd be open for it. Obviously, like it's fun making the reviews and talking about the show. Um, it really just comes down to how many people watched it on Disney Plus. That's really what it comes down to. There's a part of me that's like, I like that it's a show, but like these two seasons definitely could have been like mushed into like an hour and a half long movie. There's just a lot of filler with these Disney Plus shows. So that's just my opinion on it, but it would be interesting if we get another season three. I don't know where they would go with it. I mean, it looks like Betty and Noel are completely out of the picture if they go to a season three, which I think is a great idea to kind of bring in new people, especially with them getting older. They're only going to stay young for so long. That's how aging works. So maybe if we get a new head elf, I feel like that could be a really fun thing to bring Bernard back for if we have a new head elf that he trains them. If you want to bring Bernard back, or if you want to bring Curtis back, I guess. I would like to keep the canon that he died, but if you need to bring him back, you can. What did Angie say? Loved it. After all the remodels of the North Pole, the cup stayed the same, and now we kind of know why. That was such a throwback. It makes sense why we got Paige Tamada in a few episodes. That's true. That's true. I didn't even think about that. That it just stays the same, and it's like the one thing that's still around for Magnus Antis to have. No, that's a good point. I didn't really think about that. The villain was whoever didn't incorporate Charlie and Bernard more last season. I agree. I agree. That's true. Yes. Yeah, it was Cal Penn's character. I cannot remember what his name was. It was an SC name because it was because it was like, what was it? I don't even know. Do you think Bernard might return if they do a season three? I wouldn't be like super surprised if he returned. It seems like David Krumholtz really likes Bernard and likes still doing stuff with him. I mean, he posted a picture of him, and I do think it would have been interesting if the actor strike wasn't happening when the show was in production, if he would have talked more about it. I don't know. That's like a complete hypothetical, but he's also not in it. So Simon. That's what it was. It was Simon. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. I could not remember his name. Yes, so Simon last season was just pretty boring looking back compared to what we got this season. I mean, it was a beginning thing, so they had to get something kind of simple going. Seeing that Chris was a kayak kid was cool. I honestly don't know what that means, but I agree. Whatever that means. A kayak kid. All right. Well, I am going to jump off the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry we're not doing a ton of talking like we did for last season. I'll be getting my review out pretty soon. I don't really know when. We'll see. If I can record it tonight, kind of talk about it, but if not, probably beginning part of next week, I'll get a review out for you guys and give my final thoughts of the show and just what I thought of it. But thank you so much for joining the live stream. I really appreciate it. This is always super fun to do. I wish we could have done more live streams, but I'm just a busy guy. I got a full-time job and a little baby. So I got lots of things I got to do. So I don't have a ton of time, but I'm glad I was able to hop on here for the finale at least. Is very fun to do. So you can check the description for any of my socials or my podcast or any of that kind of stuff. I'll shamelessly plug that kind of stuff. But I appreciate you all jumping in. The kayak throwback was so good. Yeah. Yes, I have a little baby boy. So yeah, I think that's basically all I got. I appreciate, if you want to join the Discord, I personally am not super involved in Discord, and I apologize for that. But I love seeing you guys talk about the show. It makes me super happy. And really, like the Discord to me was just to give you guys like a place where you could talk about the show. Like that's kind of what my thought process was. It's like I don't have to always talk about it, but I just feel bad. It's so hard talking in YouTube comment sections and doing all that kind of stuff. I would much rather you be able to like talk amongst yourselves about the show and stuff. So that's really what the Discord is more for. If you want to talk to people that are also um into the show. My Survivor winner pick, hmm, that's a great question. You're getting me off tangent. Uh either Emily or D are my picks that are gonna win. I think if Emily makes it to the final three, she's definitely winning. So um that's very funny. Yeah, of course I'm watching this season though. Yes, I'm big Survivor head. Um, all right, well I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for jumping in, and I will have the review out hopefully next week at some point. I don't have the deadline as much of getting it out before Wednesday, so maybe I'll be really lazy and not get it out before Wednesday. We'll see. It just depends on my schedule. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. See ya.